know how to do it though, buddy. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi. I'm Mr. Woo. How are you? How are you? Hi. You stressed out? Yeah. I figured hi. Been in bed for days with my back. So I'm just kinda like feeling a little better, but it's like so, you know. And I was just watching a movie and I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so sweet. It's so like fairy tale, like not even like what the energy is like. You know what I mean? Like it's the energy right now is so karmic. Wrap ups, beginnings, it's a lot. Um so I was like, I'll come on for a little while. My back hurts a little bit sitting like this because I haven't been sitting up. So if it gets bad, I'm gonna have to if it gets bad, I'll have to wrap it up. But I figured let's try. Let's try. I got Lonnie in bed with me too. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hey. She's on the phone, scrolling. Cade was just up here. He's back downstairs. So the other kids went to a Christmas party with their aunt, so they'll be home soon too. Hey. So I figured let's give it a shot. So it's Saturday. What's the date, babe?
14th.
14th. Okay, so 14th. So let's see what we got. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to do a couple of these. I'm going to pull the lessons. A couple of those. A couple of those. I'm going to pull for four decks and then I'll clarify. Because each deck's a little different because it's information, you know. Hey. Hey. So. Hey. John, I don't know. I am unaware of that face. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that happened. So December 14th, 2019. Something might be 2015 because I almost said 2015. So something that went down. That would be a nice long 4-year fucking cycle, I'll tell you that. So we got romantic feelings, trust, and heart-to-heart conversation. So those three are extremely positive. To be honest with you, I didn't see that coming out of the deck. So where you going, girlfriend? Romantic feelings, heart-to-heart conversation. We got trust. Let's see what the lesson is here. So someone's not trusting a situation. I think there's definitely somebody needs to talk about some things, about how they feel, how to explore it, that type of thing. What up, Buttercup? Hi, baby.
Can you ask him?
Can I ask who?
Grandpa?
Can you get off the bed like that? No? You can ask him.
Why can't you?
Because I'm in the middle of something.
How much longer?
Just, I don't know, until I'm done. You go ask him.
No.
Why?
What?
Because why?
I want you to ask him.
But I'm not.
Why?
Did you try unplugging the back of the box?
I can't because it's connected to hers. Why disconnect that?
No, the back of your Xbox, the power cord.
Hmm?
At the back of your Xbox. There's a black power cord.
Yeah.
Plug it up for 20 seconds, plug it back in.
You're crazy.
No, I'm telling you, my Wi-Fi always reconnects with my laptop that way.
Oh,
Just give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, then forget to talk to your grandfather.
You can. It's your dad.
You're being weird.
It's your dad. That's what I thought.
Lessons for this situation. Romantic feelings, heart-to-heart conversation. Then we got trust. Lucy, where the fickle sticks are you going? Don't mess up the thing. Thank you. We got service. I feel good when I help others. Okay, so... Not right now. Don't do that. I don't want to get up. And then we got patience. Have a little patience. Yeah, yeah. Who's it? Bon Jovi? No, that's is it Axl Rose? I don't know. Try to be patient in your situation. It is? Okay. Patient on yourself, others. I feel like with this service, someone's given too much, but we'll see. December 14th, 2019. I don't know what went down with you guys in 2015, but something's coming back around. But not like person, place, a thing. It's more like a thought or a feeling. And that's when you're going to be like, wow, I haven't thought about this in umpteenth years, or, you know, something like that. Listen to your intuition. I was definitely feeling a gut situation with something over here. It wasn't trust, it was with service. So it's almost like you're really good helping, or whatever it is, you know, you do. You're really good at it. You have perfect timing. What's the matter, baby girl? What's the matter, baby? You want to go out there? Hold on. Peaceful resolution. And at the bottom of the deck, you got yes. At all the bottom of the decks is fabulous. You got romantic feelings, heart-to-heart conversation, and then trust. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you got engagement. Then you got peaceful resolution, listen to your intuition, perfect timing, and then you have a yes. Okay, and then for the lessons, it's service. So it's like, you know, there's something, right? But like, I don't know if you listen to your gut there, which makes sense with that, listen to your intuition. And then with the patience, it's like everything happens in divine order, right? Ow. Sorry, I'm slow-mo. Like a snail getting out of bed. Alright, well, apparently she had something to say. The High Priestess of Fire. Okay. There has been some growth in some type of situation. I just don't know if you see him yet. Okay. So, I'm gonna lay these out. Yeah, patience. You definitely got feelings for someone. I don't know if you've had this conversation yet, though. There's somewhere, somehow, you have some type of trust issue. Almost like focus on more of a peaceful resolution than anything else, you know, in case you're focusing on anything negative. Definitely use your intuition, but I feel like someone's not using their intuition. And then we got perfect timing, but I don't know if that's quite what it's trying to say. I know that's why that makes no sense. But like, you can just feel the opposites with some of it. You got the Page of Air and then the Eight of Earth. Then you got the Hermit. I'll grab one more. Hold it down, Stalani. Hold it down. And then you got the Tower. And I'm going to pull you a Moon card and then I'll go clarifying these for you. The Hermit, right? So you got the Page of Air. So it's like a new beginning as something, chance of a commitment, something. You got the Hermit on the board. This Hermit holds the key to something. The Hermit searches for, you know, trueness, something pure love, you know, that type of stuff. And then you got the Tower. So there is a little bit of a universal tug going on over here, especially with divine timing and the Tower. But then you have perfect timing, so it's like I'm not really sure yet, but you have confidence. So there's confidence that's needed here. Now I'm gonna get one more. There's one such mortal being that is kept in the safe oracle of the sky of the castle of the isle in the sky, given to you at the right time. The time is now. This is your time. The world needs you. Okay, that makes sense with service, right? Much is going to be asked for you as you go through this life challenges and also as you receive my gifts. Know that I have chosen you, and you have everything you need to make the right decision and to go into the right order. Walk with your head held high. Take the next step towards your goals with confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. So there's definitely somebody's... Did it work, baby?
No.
Sorry. There's definitely someone's purpose on the board too. Okay. So this is because I'm feeling kind of like the opposite. So divine order, right? And then like I said, you have listen to your intuition. You got perfect timing. This confidence card is telling you it's the right time too. This is your time. The time is now. This is your time. So that's why there's a little nudge, because I feel like somebody's not following their gut. I said I wanted to get one more, I'm pretty sure, didn't I? I'm just gonna go with that, but let's see, we'll get one more. Because sometimes these cards that come out have nothing to do with what's on the board, so it's kind of like additional information. So I like when that happens sometimes too. And you got listening, which is, and then self-worth. So they're all pretty much saying the same thing here. This listening to your gut type thing, like I was trying to tell you. Now is your time to apologize to anyone that you may have... Nope, wrong one. That's Grove. In the house of the night, there will be a beautiful girl with skin of color of dark honey who has a gift of poetry. She's able to weave tales into great detail and expression, yet without being obvious or straightforward. In between lines and finding the true meaning is required right now. Listen and learn. What others are not saying too is very important. That's like listening to your intuition. So your gut's telling you, right? But I don't really see much movement. So it's like somebody wants to, you know, have a conversation, or you're having a conversation with you in your head, however it's working for you guys. I feel like you're not talking to someone with the Hermit being here. Someone's, like I said, definitely getting a nudge. I heard things won't last forever. Things won't wait forever. Like, opportunities do pass you by is what I'm getting. You know what I mean? Like, it's divine or not, if something is meant to go in a certain direction, it's almost like one will go in the other direction. And certain things will come in for that one to go into the other direction, to forget about what was going down in the past, if that makes sense. Like, there's something here where sometimes there is a missed opportunity, but you still get what you asked for. Because divine or not, with nudge after nudge after nudge, you know, it's like some people don't. There's too many. You got 4 very powerful cards saying the time is now, and with the Tower. So it's almost like that the last hurrah, because there's somebody's path here. So it's like, if you don't take it, it will be chosen. Someone else will be chosen. You know what I mean? It's like, it's something like that. I know some of you don't want to hear that, but in the end, I think you'd be pleased. You know what I mean? You're still getting what you asked for. It's like that thing, you know what I mean? Someone's definitely being nudged to move forward, for sure. I really feel like someone's not listening to their gut. Somebody's soul searching, but not listening to their intuition. So it's like, I think somebody's in between realms. Tell me about romantic feelings. Someone's moving. I just had that impression in my head. So the 4 of Swords reversed. So see, someone hasn't healed from a situation either, like not even taking the initiative to find a peaceful resolution. Yeah, see, that's why somebody's about to get nudged. Like, blockages need to be removed, and somebody's not doing it on their own, in their own way. So the universe is going to come in and take care of that. Somebody is not even sleeping, having a hard time sleeping. Someone's usually really good at meditation, but like, someone's not meditating on something. King of Wands flew out. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag. Tell me about a heart to heart. But it's like, they need to take action. But it's kind of putzing. So there's a heart to heart conversation. You got the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups reversed. So there's definitely a connection here, right? But this is the slowest knight in the deck. So it's almost like somebody wants to have a conversation, but they're not listening to that gut either. I don't, you know, it's, I just, stories come in my head, which is like, really, can we just stick with one? There could be a fire energy that's kind of like not feeling too well. No need to worry there though. The universe could have actually hung someone up. Because they were too busy distracting themselves in other ways. So it's like someone, obviously this is a messenger too, wants to have a conversation, but like they're not listening to their intuition, because if they were listening to their intuition, it was this way. See, now we're going back to two stories. What? It definitely got two stories here. One is there's a situation where the feeling's just, the connection's just not there anymore. And it's almost like then you got this knight that wants to go in a new direction, whether it's towards someone or not, but it's like, so it's like being able to have a heart-to-heart conversation, listening to the intuition, but like they don't want to listen to their intuition when it comes to, they don't want to argue with someone. Let me pull some more cards. Because it's like somebody wants to have a conversation, but it's not happening. Got the Empress. Tell me about trust. This Knight of Pentacles wants to talk to the Empress. I don't believe is. So we got two different energies too. These are two totally different men. There's no question. Somebody's been holding on to something for a long time too. Tell me about the Four. So there's an old gentleman in the picture and there's a younger gentleman in the picture. You got the Nine of Cups, but this Nine of Cups is arrogance to me when it's next to this one. It's like someone expects someone to just like deliver. Like, how do I want to word it? It's almost like manipulating. Tell me about the Empress. It's almost like they hold things against you. They don't want you to be happy. So that's one story. I'd like to just do one at a time versus them throwing both of them in the one picture. Yeah, see the Queen of Wands, the Star, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's two women too, but there's two men. It's gonna get tricky. I wish, like I said, I wish I could just have like, or this was somebody, there's an Empress, somebody could have had an affair, because that's that card, and they're a Taurus. You know what I mean? Like, because it's exactly what I felt. Like, it's like, someone's still holding on to somebody they should not be holding on to for the wrong reasons. And it's like you get this one Empress energy blocking the Knight of Pentacles. Is she really blocking though? She could be manipulating. She could be using, with a couple pages here, she could be using children against them. She could be in it for money, holding on to this person for financial reasons. There could be a multitude of reasons why she's doing that. So it's almost like somebody wants to end a situation. It's like they want to have a conversation and end a situation. They don't have the guts to do it yet. Or they're talking about trying to fix something, but it's not fixable. And she's holding on for all the wrong reasons. Like she's blocking this one. She's holding on for either material reasons or it's not happiness. And it's almost like this lays on all the perfect timing, you know, keep moving forward, but like someone's not moving forward. Someone's still holding on to something they should not be holding on to. And then you have divine intervention here with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pence. I think the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pence is the same woman, but it's basically saying there was another woman. And she's probably got a strong Taurus. Or you're just a Taurus, or this is the energy, the propensity you're working with. So somebody does want to leave a situation. Like their intuition is telling them, right? But they're still holding on to something, someone. She's blocking someone's happiness. But again, you know, the Star and the Tower, she can only do so much blocking. Tell me about the Page of Air. King of Cups. So you got the King of Cups spying, watching somebody, looking at pictures, social media. You got the Death card for the Eight of Earth. He'll be done with the Capricorn Scorpio, but like it's basically saying there's a commitment that's over with that Eight of Earth. And the Hierophant and the Ace of Pence popped out on the Hermit. Okay, so like I said, this person could be in a relationship, but they're also being guided. They want a new start. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, see the Tower. It's like something needs to move. Someone's still stuck. Someone's still stuck in this situation. But I don't really look at it as stuck. If they're still in this situation and they choose to be in this situation, you're never really stuck. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be like, oh, hold on a little while longer. You know, like, no. So if you're still waiting, I don't, you know. They're still in the lesson. They haven't walked away from it. They're still holding on to something. And even if she is blocking, you're dealing with somebody who still feels stuck. So some way, somehow, there's still some type of connection there. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just, obviously there's still feelings. There's something there, right? Because even with something being so divine, it's like this person knows, but still chooses not to leave their scenario. But somebody knows. They want to have a conversation with somebody. Like they want to, but still stock restricted. But it's almost like, you notice the Hangman didn't come out this time because there's no more delays. So that's why I'm saying somebody might actually miss an opportunity, because the universe can only do so much when it comes to free will, troops. You know what I mean? Like, but if you're the other one, knowing that your purpose is here, I suggest you get going. Or if somebody new comes in, I suggest, you know, you trust the situation. Use your own gut. You know what I mean? Because there is something about a missed opportunity here for sure. Tell me about the Empress. Because something's... I will tell you, the Mother of Air, she keeps coming in as a Libra. Every time this woman comes in as Libra. Because you want to know what it is? Fair and just. She wants things fair and just, but like it's also smart. She's very smart. She's very logical. She knows how to manipulate situations. She can use the children. She could use money. She can use over and over. But yet, that person still accepts those excuses. It's like a never-ending fucking cycle. Tell me about the mother over here. And she doesn't even have to be a Libra. That's just how she comes in. You know what I mean? Every single time. Because she's like, oh, fuck no. I will balance the scales. Every time someone gets out of line, every time we have an argument, every time this, she knows perfectly how to come back in, what to say, what not to say. She's a smart cookie. This is not her first rodeo. I'll tell you that. And she got the Hierophant. So she's the wife with the father of air. So she's the wife of someone, but that's a given with the Empress, right? We knew that. This other woman, let's find out about the Queen of Pentacles, which is the same as the Queen of Wands. Okay, you're coming in that way, very nurturing, very loving, very sophisticated, intuitive. It's a bunch of elephants. It's the Eight of Cups, so she's walking away. Like I said, there's gonna be a missed opportunity here. Like, yeah, see, she had a chance, but it was reversed. Like, no more. She's not chancing anything anymore. You know what I mean? Like, she's going right towards the star too. She's going right towards her destiny. The Tower reverse. She's no longer participating in any shenanigans or what's that other word I never use that's in my head? Manuki. It's Italian. Manuki. I don't know. I barely ever use the word. It just came to me. Me, I would just say shenanigans. Manuki, I don't know. But basically, she's no longer partaking in this situation. Yeah, that word. I don't know how to say it though. Am I saying it right? Malaki. Is it Malaki? It's the same thing as a shenanigan though, right? Okay. And these elephants, ironically enough, okay, I'll show you, is walking, she's down here, right? But walking right to the star, like destiny, you know what I mean? So she's no longer partaking in a situation, okay? So here's the thing that I've been noticing about the third party too. I don't think there's three people sleeping together. I don't even think it's like that. I think somebody took themselves out of the equation a long time ago, or weeks ago, or days ago, however it works for you guys. But there's still that energy lingering. The energy is still around. You know what I mean? So she's no longer with the Tower there at the bottom of the deck too. Like I said, like, you know, she's not waiting for anyone to make a decision anymore. Like she took herself right out of it. You know what I mean? She didn't want to be part of it. Yeah, see? Conflict. Like, she took herself right out of that. So, and she's going towards happiness. She's balancing out her scales. You know, she's starting new and fresh somewhere. So that's a good thing. I don't know if it's, you don't have the missed opportunity on here like I was feeling. So It's ironic the way the cards are lining up, though, because she's walking away, but he's about to leave a lesson. But I don't know, right? Because that's his tower. Because she's not, hers was reversed. She's not, there's no yippity yappity. She took herself out of the equation. So she's walking away, or she already walked away. She dropped the conflict. So I don't know. It's like, is that the end of her story? I don't know. You know what I mean? Because now you have this husband and a wife that is still wrapped up in this story. And it looks like he wants to get to her, but this woman knows exactly what to say and do every single time. You want to do this to our marriage, you want to do this to this. This cycle has happened over at least 4 times. This has happened 2 times or 4 times of the same cycle with this couple. And it's definitely over. So someone might actually be moving, taking the kids. I'm like dying for this cycle to be over for you guys. And it's a wrap real quick. It's going to be a wrap soon, because now the exterior energy that's been lingering is actually walking away. So then where's that leave our couple? I don't know if it will come in and out, and when it shows up, it shows up. You know what I mean? But hopefully it doesn't stay on the board too much longer, because with the tower here and the star, they won't end up staying together much longer anyway. It won't. And I don't know if it will be a loss. I don't know how that's going to work out. Tell me about this Hierophant. Because I don't know if it's the married wife or husband that's trying to have like a new start. Yeah, it's somebody's controlling. So somebody in the marriage, whether it's the husband or wife, is very controlling, and they could even have a lot of pull when it comes to the finances, the money. Very controlling. You can only spend this much. We need to save for XYZ. Yada yada yada. It's just ironic that the surrounding energy, the woman that walked away, that kind of has been walking away in the recent reads too. But it always looked like it was somebody in the relationship. So now she's finally out of the equation. But she still keeps coming into the picture, so it's like this could be his thoughts, like, I gotta dominate this situation, I gotta take control. Somebody needs to take control and end a cycle, or either let an energy go. Spiritually, physically, however it works for them. But this marriage is like over. Tell me about the death card. With the death and the tower, there's no coming back together with this marriage. You know, and this other one, she left the show too, so. And you got justice reversed. Somebody's definitely controlling a situation through their thoughts, through their words. She's gonna get a dose of karma, let me tell you. It's not gonna be pretty. Yeah, now we got the Hangman reversed. All right, so coming out of that whole delay, you got interference reversed. So she interfered for a while. I think it's only momentarily, like he might leave the scene and just decide, I want freedom. Whether he gets the other one or not. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's starting to see something. But not quite yet. Tell me about the King of Wands, because he's still sitting there. He's not doing anything. He's still sitting in the same situation that's dead. That's not going nowhere. But maybe that's what he wants. There's too many. There's 4 there. Tell me about the King of Wands. What song is that?
When the party's over.
When the Party's Over? It's a sad song. It sounds sad. Billie Irish? When the Party's Over? So they're thinking about somebody. So yeah, see, this person has had 2 different choices, okay? But like, it's still not doing anything about it. So yeah, party's over. It's sad. It's bittersweet. There was definitely love involved, but somebody decided to stay in a situation that the thing is that they've repeated over and over, and it's like that's not gonna work out for them. You got Temperance reverse and the Universe reverse. See, this person is, you can't heal this situation. Like the universe won't even allow it. You know, it's the one with the marriage. And I think for the woman's like wicked bittersweet, party's over. You know what I mean? Like can't do it. But that song to me, I love Billie Irish. Irish? I love her music. It's so sentimental and it's she speaks volumes, right? So like I feel like that's coming from the exterior woman. You know what I mean? Party's over. Because that type of love song would not come into play with that connection between husband and wife. They don't have that type of love anymore. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's just the way it's just the way it goes. So, let's find out, how do I want to read this now? Let's find out with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pence, the one where the party's over. Let's find out what she's up to, where she's going. And then we'll read on the other energy, only because I don't want this to continuously come on to the board. It might until the eclipse, but let's hope not. But here's the thing, like if somebody, because there's a whole nother story too, there's that whole other story where it's like maybe somebody does want a peaceful resolution so they can move forward. They're listening to the intuition. It is perfect timing to leave. Trust your intuition, right? It is time to end a cycle. But then you have this other one where it's like the same guy where it's like, can I have a peaceful resolution with the Queen of Wands? Can I have a conversation? I know it's time. See what I'm saying? But there's no action being taken. So something will be taken. Hope that makes sense to you guys. There's no such thing as time. Remember I went through that whole thing, like I shut my eyes and was that other deck? And time stood still because there is no timing. So maybe at some point wanted to rush a situation, but it's like there was no need, right? And now it's like, but there's something here, like there's divine timing for someone, so somebody has to leave the party. That somebody, I'm assuming, would be the Queen of Wands, spiritual, intuitive, bittersweet, but goes in the direction that's needed, right? So let's pull on her and see what she's up to now that she's about to walk away, or she already walked away. And if somebody already walked away from her or vice versa, she finally just got to the point where within the last couple days of this energy, she was ready to completely walk away. You know, like she took herself out of the energetic pathway. Like she took her energy out of the situation. You know? So that's good. So let's find out about this Queen of Wands real quick. Freedom! Okay. So I pose the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So she, see what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Empathy. She can definitely see both sides of a situation too. But maybe that's why I don't know. I don't know yet. So she freed herself from that energetic pathway that I was just explaining, which makes a lot of sense because she's empathic, right? So, but I already said that, very intuitive. She can definitely see two sides of a situation, so that's a good thing too, right? Maybe it was an amicable, bye. That word, amicable? Yeah, that one. You know what I mean? So now it's like she finally accepted, or however it went down, right? So, but now it's all about freedom, right? But she's still like, she says she's smart though. She can see both sides of the situation. So it's more like, I understand the situation, so I'm going to free myself from the situation. It is what it is, okay? So you got the Hangman reverse. So she's no longer in that, she's no longer sacrificing her time, her energy. She took herself out of the equation. She's not sacrificing anything else right now. She's going after her own happiness. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Like we knew. What else? Son of Water. Which is the Page of Cups. Father of Fire. Which is Aries, Leo, Sag. Which is in the other one too. 9 of Pentacles. Which speaks to someone being single. So like, she's definitely has feelings, right? But like, it might actually be saying that this person is walking towards her, because now we have the Son of Water with the Father of, so we got the Page of Pentacles, got the Page of Cups, and the Father of Wands. But it's sitting on top of empathy, which I just explained to you. She can see both sides of a situation. So that's why I feel like she freed herself. She's back to being single, not entangled in anyone's energy. So it's kind of basically it's kind of like that's all they're giving you. For others of you, it's like, yeah, she's just not, she no longer sacrificing energy, time. Definitely walked away from the situation. She can see both sides of a situation. And now she's just single. The 2 of Cups flipped out, so she's probably gonna meet a new connection, or this person will end up coming back to her. I think a majority of you get the Knight of Swords reversed, so it's like this person's not even talking to you. But we already kind of like knew that because she took herself out of it. feel like she's gonna get a message. I don't know if she'll ignore it or if she already blocked it. This is, if she gets a message, it's gonna be the truth. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be out of the blue. Any additional information? Don't stress out. Why are you stressing out? Like, this is not stressed out energy. I don't know if you feel defeated, so you gave up. Or if after this message, so it's like after the message, you're going to be stressed out. Not really stressed out, more like it's just telling me you're going to have a hard time sleeping. Okay. Why? Because maybe you won't respond, or maybe you don't like what you hear, or maybe you just don't know how to respond to something. Because, like, after you get this message that didn't come in yet, it's like you're going to have a hard time sleeping. At the Three of Cups reverse, you're not going to be happy about something. You're going to be heartbroken. What the frig? Like this, but here's the thing, you already walked away. And then it looks like this person might come back and tell you their side of the story. But what they tell you is very blunt. And it might hurt your feelings. Or this has already happened and that's why you're leaving. But I don't think so. I don't think this has happened yet. I honestly feel like it's going to come back. It's going to hurt your feelings. It's like they're either going to be pissed off or you're going to be pissed at them. Empress is reversed too next to the Emperor. So, or for some of you, you're going to be able to heal it. You're like a healer. Like, you're going to be able to make the situation, like, better. Like, so say, like, say they choose you. Or this person's up all night stressed out that they broke your heart. Maybe that's what it is. Like, they feel bad. They broke your heart. It's like they're frustrated with themselves. So, because it comes in after the message, right? So, there was obviously a third party. Empress is reversed. The Emperor's reversed, and the Empress is reversed. You know what I mean? Like, someone's gonna come in like hurt, wounded. Let me get your best advice for that scenario. Which I guess would make sense if somebody comes at you like that, right? A little bit, because if they're leaving a situation, still hurts. 9 of Earth is your best advice. It's very nurturing energy, though. It's telling me it's like you know what to do. Look at the flower growing. Best advice. Because that could be like, stay strong, stay, you know, independent, that type of thing. No, see, engagement. Like, whatever this is going to escalate quick. Like, if you were single, that's the end of you being single. That could be saying that. Because something can escalate quick with the engagement being underneath the deck. That's just energy that goes quick. Best advice. So, it can go, like, kind of either way. I kind of feel like this person knows they broke your heart, that made you sad or something for sure. Like, they're having a hard time sleeping. But I don't understand why the message would... I think that's what the message is going to be regarding. Or some of you are going to get some type of message. If you're hounding someone, you're going to get some harsh interaction that you're not going to like. But if you already walked away from the situation, it looks like the interaction will be okay. So, you pulled 2. So, unlikely and success. See what I'm saying? Like, as I just got done telling you, some of you it's going to be okay, and then others of you, some of you will be successful, and then others of you it's remain strong and confident and go on your merry way. You know what I mean? Because if this message comes in and it hurts you, and they're wicked blunt, and they're like, blah, 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 like all the blame is on you, yada yada. You know what I mean? Then remain confident and strong, and move forward. Others of you, it's that strength, something already grew, and it can be successful. So again, 2 stories. Some of you, because there is women walking away and there's ones coming together, and vice versa with men too. So but I just wanted to read on her, but some of you is, tell me about unlikely. Some of you just have to, like, if this person comes at you, because a romantic connection like this shouldn't be coming at you like that. You know what I mean? So they don't usually deliver the best messages. Yeah, see, 5 of Wands. So it's like bickering. Blah, 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 blah. You know, like, you did this. Well, you did this. Well, you did that. Well, I heard this. If that's the type of relationship that you've been through with this person over and over, it's time for you to let this one go too. Okay? Thanks, sweetie. Oh, there was another one. Thanks for the donations. I missed it. Thank you, thank you. So, and then tell me about success. Others of you, it's with the engagement under there, escalating something quick. Others of you with the success, is something's going to happen quick. It's going to manifest quick. It's going to come together quick. Quicker than quick. That's way too many. Tell me about success. Just one, please, for success. Just one. You got the Emperor. So something could be successful with the Emperor. So some of you it's a yes and some of you it's a no. Okay? So some of you, if this person comes back, I guess it depends on your cycle. How long have you been the other woman? Are you still the other woman? How many times have you taken yourself out of the equation and you've gone back? Yeah, it really just depends on your scenario. If this is years of you being the other woman, no, it's unlikely. Time to take yourself out of the situation. You should know that by now someone's eating their cake and having their cake and eating it too. You know what I mean? And then there's a whole nother scenario where it's like you took yourself out of the equation. When this person comes back, it will be successful. Others of you will continuously repeat the same cycle. See what I'm saying? So it really depends how long you've been holding on to this situation. How long have you been... Are you listening to TikTok? Can you just turn it down a notch, please? Thank you. It really just depends on who you are in this situation. Like I said, if you've been with this person for years, off and on, sleeping back and forth, this person's just basically having that cake and eating it too. Others of you, if it's just kind of like they're walking away from the marriage because they choose you, and this wouldn't be like the first time I'm leaving, because I feel like the other one would be a cycle, like I'm gonna leave her, I'm gonna leave her, I'm gonna leave her, and he never leaves. That would be the one where it's like you're gonna find yourself in the same battle, competition, nothing changes. You know what I mean? But if you're not that person, you haven't been in that scenario, and somebody does leave their wife and go towards someone else, it's going to be successful. Okay, so let's find out what's up what's the masculine up to, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. I think it could go both ways, though, to be honest with you. So I'm not gonna dig too far into it. But Mingy, three's a crowd. I think the third it was like in the energetic pathway, if that makes sense. Like they weren't sleeping together, they weren't still hitting each other up every day, they weren't making plans to get together. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. For some. Others of you, it was whenever you could meet up, you'd meet up. Alright, so what's going on with this gentleman? I can't wait for this damn eclipse, I'll tell you that. So hold on, it's just pulling me back to the previous read. Oh, so yeah, it's almost like as soon as you walk away, somebody comes back around the corner. And apologizes and wants to tell you their side of the story. But that could be the same old routine that you guys have been doing for a very long time, because it was definitely two stories there. Okay. Hey. So let's see what's up with this masculine. Conflict. So right now, they're in the Five of Swords. Like I said, like everyone's losing right now. Everyone's losing the battle. You know what I mean? Like no one's won the war yet. Everyone's losing the battle. It's like an airstrike. Like it's not, you know, conflicted, conflict, arguing. You got the Fool reversed. Taking a new opportunity. And it's ironic because the Fool's a baby here, so it's like this masculine went through a massive transformation, almost like the rise of a phoenix, just for it to fail. So it's kind of very unfortunate, and I really hate to say it like that, but it's the reality of the situation, and it still boils down to free will. You know what I'm saying? It's like they had a do-over. It's like judgment. Coming in as a baby like this, as a fool. Like you were reborn to have a brand new life. And right now, they're not taking it. See, I told you, this person was fully aware of their scenario. Fully aware of being able to have a new life. Fully aware of it. You know what I mean? So, and then they got chance. So, it's like, maybe they feel like they feel like defeated. They feel conflicted, defeated. Can I have a chance? Do I not have a chance? They know the stats here, right? But once again, the Tower can only do the job so many damn times. That's why the Hangman is not out. That's why the Four of Cups was not out. That's why Judgment is not out. Because the Tower, the universe has already come in and given this person plenty of signs and synchronicities. This person's not stupid. This person understands they can have a brand new life, but they're choosing to stay in their cycle. Free will. But I guarantee within time, that marriage, whatever it is, if they choose that, they lose both of you. They lose the marriage and they lose the person, and that will be their lesson, because this person knows. You gotta make hard decisions in life sometimes, right? Not all easy. Where you going, Buttercup? Where you going? Because I really like your energy. I love this girl's vibes. Destruction, yeah. See, it's like the Ten of Wands, exactly what I'm saying. Like, this Tower is hitting them now for some of them. It's hitting the household now with wealth, the Ten of Pence there. The stability of the household, it's all being hit now. Mariah Carey just came in my head. Talking sweet and looking fine. I got something, something in you, inside of me. I'm so into you. Tell me. See, I'm switching it. That's not even Mariah anymore. Why do I always sing two songs at the same freaking time? Walk right past the something. I'm switching up the songs again. So, but it looks like this person is not taking a chance right this second, and everything is like but see, this person is just sitting here like doink. Like, what the, I don't even know what doink means. I swear to you, doink. What is that from? Like, I want to be like duh, but I said doink. Like doink. Isn't that Scooby-Doo? Like, someone needs to get in the Mercury mobile and get going. Doink. Is that Scooby-Doo? I've never said that. And I'm like, sitting here like, doink. Like, what does it mean? Is it Scooby-Doo? When would Scooby do that? Is it like, is it one of those, I had an epiphany? Zoinks? Zoinks. Shaggy would say that, right? When they wanted to get out of a situation? I'm telling you, it's relevant because I don't ever say that word. Like, and I think it's Scooby. So when did they say that? When they wanted to get them, like, zoinks, we better get out of here. Like, something like that, right? Like, we gotta go. Was it like that? Lana, are you familiar with Scooby-Doo? You didn't really watch it like the other ones, but you know how in Scooby-Doo, like, one of them would be like, zoinks. No? Bummer. It's important. Does anybody know what that freaking means? It's important. It's relevant. Zoinks. Like, they got themselves in trouble. They had to be out. Come on, I cannot be the only Scooby-Doo fan here. It's just been a long time since I've watched it. like a surprise or like an epiphany or they got caught, something, right? Like doink, because this person's sitting here like doink, whatever that means. But to me, I would have said like der, like, so it's almost like they're definitely getting hit with karma for surezies. There's no question, and they're probably like, what the fuck, you know? But it's like, that's just it. Like, they went through the whole, a massive transformation. Yeah, so you got interference and the devil. You got the Eight of Swords and the devil. See, they're not, see what I'm saying? Like, this situation that they're in, this household dynamic, okay? And I hate to even, like, get this personal, to be honest with you. But, like, it's just toxic. And it's like you went through a complete transformation, a complete makeover within either 2 months to 5 months. It was rapid, okay? You know what you can do. You know you can have the new start. You want the new start. It's fresh. It's a brand new life. It's a brand new world. But there's interference. You feel stuck. But yeah, at the end, like it's like there's nothing to pick at the bones anymore. Like, what are you doing? You're still sitting in this toxic energy. So the universe, see what I'm saying? Ooh, they got all every single destructive card. Karma is giving them a hard dose right now. And they could still stay in this. They can just push through this energy for the next 3 weeks and then go back to like their life maybe. You know what I mean? Or maybe not. Not with the Tower and all the other cards that were coming out. Some of them have no choice. Where's the rap and they lose everyone. You know what I mean? So until they figure out that there's joy, there's a dream, there's a wish, there's a new start, which they know. But until they take action, this is not a good dose of karma. When you're not where you're supposed to be, it's like, there was a meme I posted. I mean, I screenshotted earlier. I meant to post it, and it has a lot to do with this. I can't remember, but this is no good. Someone feels stuck, but it's like, yes, in between toxicity, the devil, the Ten of Swords, like conflict. It's like, oh my god, it's like, ugh, ugh, it's awful, awful. It's, I don't like it. And the Hermit reversed. Right? So it's like, you better soul search a little longer because your world is not going to look any better anytime soon until you figure that out. You're being blocked. It's like, because you're not soul searching. You're not going after something pure. You're staying in something extremely toxic. You know what I mean? So, it's time to soul search. You went through a massive transformation, like rising phoenix. Like, I'm like, what a blessing to be able to have that, but not go after it, right? So tell me about conflict. It is what it is. Okay, so I was hit like this probably like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. No fun. You know what this is? And I've talked about it before. This is when you get to a spiritual point in your life, and this is where people can't hack it. They can't handle it. It becomes too much. It's too much for them. They back right out of it. That's what happened, because they had that spiritual awakening. They had the awakening. They had the rebirth, and they're too afraid to go after it. I'm just going to call it as I see it. It's too hard of a process. They'd rather stay in this where they know how their life can kind of pan out versus going for something unknown and thrilling and dangerous, but it's too big of a chance. This is what's happening. Somebody's at that exact crossroad where we all push through. Not all of us, some of us, a majority of us, unless you're just here to spy on someone, but a majority of us, we went through all this. See what I'm saying? So, and it would be their loss, absolutely. But that's why I said some of them are not going to, some of them are going to miss an opportunity. Hands down, there's no question. And somebody else will come into the picture for the other one. It's just, divine always got a backup plan, but there's only so much backup you can do. They've came in with all these energies already. See what I'm saying? This is somebody who had that a little bit of a spiritual awakening, and it's too overwhelming. This is where it's you make it or break it. It's almost like last chance. Because we've had the judgment, we've had all those. They've had plenty of chances in the last 4 weeks. See what I'm saying? Tell me about conflict. So this is hard. This is not easy being able to push through this. So there is definitely fear. But they can most definitely do it. And the Mother Earth is reversed. So there's like some Taurus sign they're conflicted on, which could very well be that Queen of Wands, because that's what she was coming in as, right? Conflicted. No longer putting effort into a situation. They're probably thinking to themselves, why am I no longer getting the attention? Why am I no longer this, and that? Well, because there is such a thing as time. And when they feel like they're getting pushed to start their new journey, they will move forward. And as soon as they make that energetic shift, which somebody did, that's it. That's it. It's just the way it works sometimes. Tell me about the Fool. So they're probably sitting here like, why isn't she putting any effort into the situation anymore? Well, I'm sure you're smart enough to figure that out. I don't see any bad blood. I don't use that expression, you know what I mean? I think somebody left the right way. Like, it is okay. They see both sides of the situation. They can accept something, moving on. Except now you got this other energy that's still thinking about the Mother of Earth. And it's just wicked conflicted. But it's like, that Fool card's reversed. If you probably have the power, I was just going to say, you might have the power to fix something. Some of them might, some of them won't, because you got the Death card on top of the Fool. But this is, like I'm saying, like, this is a beautiful rebirth at the same time. But, which is so gorgeous. But not quite willing to take that chance. Some will, some won't. Some do want it, and others won't with the disappointment. See what I'm saying? It can go either way once again. Tell me about chance. So, because right now, next to the Two of Wands, the Fool is reversed. They're not taking the chance. They had a rebirth. They have a chance. But the Fool's reversed. But see, they still got feelings. They still want to go in that direction, but got the Ace of Air and the Destruction. It's like, time to have a conversation. Tell me about interference, but that conversation never comes because they still feel trapped. But all they need to do is take back their own power. They need to take control of their situation again. Tell me about the Devil. They need to take themselves out of the equation. They need to follow their heart. They need to follow their soul, is what is being asked. And with the Devil, yeah, repetition. You've been doing this over and over and over and over and over. It is time to take yourself out of this. It rules, the Devil rules karma and Saturn. Saturn's about to clean and wipe ass December 26th. And it's already starting. Okay, so it looks like you come out with the Five of Swords. There's a good chance this person will lose everything. Yeah, see the Hermit? It's like someone has one more chance for this truce. One more chance. And if you ask me, that would be one lucky son of a bitch. Because it's now on them. The universe took themselves out of the equation. This is now on you, is what they're saying. You have the signs, you have the synchronicities, you know what you've been through, you know what you're going through, you know where you're supposed to be. Somebody just doesn't want to leave a comfortable situation and go into the unknown. You know what I mean? That's really what it boils down to. They're too busy watching. It's like, how about you stop fantasizing and go after the reality that you vision? You know what I'm saying? But it is too hard for this person to do that. And that happens sometimes. You know what I mean? So, I'll get their best advice with these cards, but ultimately, it's, they've seen all these, free yourself. That's your best advice. Take a chance on a new relationship. See what I'm saying? Free yourself. It's time to take back your control with that power. This is one repetitive cycle that you've been into. It's time to free yourself. Okay? Give your relationship a chance. So, this makes perfect sense because this is the husband. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is going towards someone new, but somebody could very well miss an opportunity. There's hands down, there's no question. It's coming to an end. It's coming to a wrap. You're going to reap the rewards if you go in a certain direction. Others of you, not so much. To be honest with you, majority will lose the marriage, even if you think you can work on it. Someone would forgive you if someone found out. It doesn't matter. The universe will still be like, it's, well, I'm hearing 50-50 for some of you, so you could stay in that life your entire life, but not be happy. I can't even imagine what your next lifetime would be like. You know what I mean? So, advice for this situation. So basically the universe is saying, you know, right now it's up to you. You are ready. See what I'm saying? The time is now. The time is real soon. That's why I'm saying it's 50-50. It is up to you. And I just got done saying that to you. Half of them will be able to repeat the cycle and live the way they think they can live the rest of their life with this so-called partnership, but be miserable. And I have no idea what your next life will be like. Or you are ready. Go after happiness and joy that's at the bottom of the deck. Or this. But it's, like I said, it's the Five of Swords conflict. So you might lose everybody. Or you can go and have a brand new life with someone. Or you can stay in the same situation, but for the rest of your life, until you're old, just like this, you will be dealing with the same situation. The same shit will always come back. Think about it. How many times does this cycle come back to play year after year after year? Because they already told me you've done this 2 or 4 times already with the same person, the same cycle. So again, like I said, it's up to you this time. The universe took themselves out of the equation. They did what they can do. Somebody else has to get on their path, and if you're not going to partake in that, then they're making sure that other person gets up and goes, which is exactly what they're doing with the 8 of Cups. You'll just wake up, you'll just have that motivation, you'll just go if you're the other person, if you're that queen. It will just happen because you're spiritual, you follow spirituality, you follow the universe. You're good. You know you're going to get what you want in the long run because it's all about self-worth, self-respect. See what I'm saying? So it makes so much sense now that it's the universe is saying it's up to you. But you don't got much more time. You got now 5 cards telling you it is time for you to go. So, ladies and gents, for those who are not in the greatest situation with the relationship and you know it when you're staying for all the wrong reasons, I wish you the very best from the bottom of my heart. I really do, because I know what it's like to get out of karmic situations and it's not easy. And that's kind of where you're at. But you also know you got a beautiful brand new life in front of you if you choose to. You know? And when it's something that's so divine, blessings will just come. You don't have to worry about all the other stuff in between. Because you're living a pure life. They gave you a complete rebirth. It's almost like they reprogrammed you to live the right way. They did everything they could that was in their power. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. Only so much they can do. And that's exactly why it's now on that person. Because the universe has come in multiple times for, I don't know, 4 weeks now? for a while. For a while. So I'm gonna get one moon card. Not a moon card, one House of the Night. Wisdom of the House of the Night. Sorry, my back just was like, whoa, for a second. So this could be for you, them. It's for anyone. Is how you take it, how you want to perceive this message. Whether you know it's for the other person or it's for you, you know. However it is for you. Just one regarding the situation on that masculine. I have a card in this deck called Fulfillment. And it brought me to that because of the red. So I don't know what that's regarding. That just happened. That just happened. Is that not the craziest thing when that happens? It's almost like I can call the card before it comes out. I mean, I got goosebumps in my head, so it's so crazy when that happens. It's so funny. And it makes so much sense because under the deck you got trapped, right? But there's deceit going on too, and you don't even see the deceit that's actually happening. Definitely confirmation. That always happens with us. These cards always confirm what I say half the time anyway. But here's the thing. What's going on is this trapped. I'm going to explain this trap to you, and then I'm going to tell you about fulfillment. Okay? So it says, my dear sweet child, do as you feel as you are trapped in your life right now. Do you sense you cannot do anything or do what you really want to do because of others' expectations or how they feel about you? You're not being able to fulfill them completely. Do you feel like you're never going to get to be able to go home or do what you want or go where you want to go? Have patience. This is a temporary imprisonment that only exists in your mind and your circumstances. No matter what they are, there is change here. Will you take it? You can be free. You can experience a life you wish to lead in these times, dreaming for the best antidote and, of course, patience. Consider the story of the half-raven boy trapped in conflict until he finally follows his heart. Trust in me. I will show you how this cage door opens so you can fly free. So this is a current situation. This could be your outcome. Now you pulled fulfillment. So funny, I saw that card before it came out. This is a sign that all your needs will be met. You are close to achieving all your goals. I celebrate your choices at this time that you've drawn the symbol of fulfillment. Now is the time to digest and integrate what you've learned so late in life. Savor every moment now that you have every encounter is intended to feed your soul. You are meant to have a rich, satisfying life, to taste all the experiences that life has to offer. Look around you and recognize all the ways that your life is already fulfilled. You have so many reasons to feel good about yourself. All is well and will be well when and if you choose fulfillment. See what I'm saying? So it's really up to you. Again, you got two cards telling you to go. And like I said, you will have everything you want with this damn card. It will come to you. But you're sitting in a deceptive situation, feeling trapped. Ultimately, someone will miss out on this opportunity, but this other person will still seek that fulfillment. So I don't know. It's how you want to take it. I saw this card. So crazy. And it's like I knew it was going to come out. It pulled me to the color of my nail. And then I was like, that's funny. I got a card in the deck. Fulfillment. So you can have it. But I think that person knows they can have it. You know what I'm saying? Again, you can stay like this, one or the other, for the rest of your life. These are your choices for your life right now. I don't know. Mine's pretty simple. I would definitely seek this one. But some people, they never get past a certain stage and they will stay in this one. But this will be the rest of your life, this way or this way. It's on you. I wish you the very best from the bottom of my heart. Anyone who's going through this situation, know that sometimes everything that's happening, it's a complete blessing in disguise. But at this point, it is now up to you to make these changes in your life. So I gotta get up and stretch. I can only sit this way because heavily medicated. So I don't want to stay for too long and overdo it. You know what I mean? And I have some personals to I have 3 more personals that I want to get done first thing in the morning, so I want to get some rest. So I love you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Okay. So these are your choices in life right now. Simple. As hard as it can be, it's also that simple. You just gotta choose. You follow your heart. Don't ever really go wrong. Not when there's something pure. Not when you know there's something guided. So I wish you guys the very best. Have a fantastic night. And for those who donated, thank you so much. I didn't spot it in the beginning, but I see it now, so I appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you guys Monday. Caught not just karmic, right? I'm thinking ending the season with the soulmate. Oh yeah, no, everything's karmic. It doesn't. There's good karma, there's bad karma. Everything's karmic. Just because a lot of people relate a bad situation to being karmic. Every person is karmic. My daughter is karmic. See what I'm saying? Like, everything is karmic. You know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad. All soulmates are karmic. Okay? It's what you make of them. But this is a situation where there's a relationship that's just, it's dead. It was over. It's been like that for a long time. There was nothing there. You were either staying for financial reasons or children, or because, I don't know, there's probably so many reasons, but there's no way the universe would have interfered in a situation like this if it was a happy-go-lucky situationship. I'll tell you that for damn sure. And it looks like there's a lot of deceit coming from some type of Libra energy, man or woman. It looks like a woman, but it's like, to be honest with you, the man doesn't even see it. That's the crazy thing. Because it's been manipulated for so long in a certain situation. No matter how much power and authority or play or whatever you think you control within a household, or however it works for you, she still somehow knows how to manipulate through words or children or money, like a sob story. Like, I'm telling you, like, her karma is about to bite her in the ass, whether they stay together or not. Like, I'm telling you, the health could decline, or like she'll start losing friends, something will go down at work. I'm telling you, like, karma's gonna hit her in a way like you wouldn't believe, or the truth will come out about a situation, about how she's been blocking somebody, or how she's been doing something with the money behind someone's back for a long time, or been blocking somebody's path for a long time, not just now, for years. There's something underlying that will come to the surface because spirit won't allow it to stay hidden much longer. So those little doinks, that's gonna hit someone, I think, you know. But I love you guys so much. Take care of you. Be happy. Be happy. Bittersweet, but I don't know. That's all I gotta say. I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. I love you guys.